In 1971, East Pakistan seceded from West Pakistan to form the independent nation of Bangladesh. The Bangladeshi War of Independence was fought against the Pakistani Army by the people of Bangladesh who were assisted by members of the Indian Armed Forces. The main causes of the secession were the economic disparities between East and West Pakistan, cultural differences, and political persecution. The Bengali Language Movement was also a major contributor to the secession. In this blog post, we will explore the main causes of the separation of East Pakistan in 1971 and how they led to the formation of Bangladesh. The Language Movement. The Language Movement, also known as the Bengali Language Movement, was a political movement in Pakistan that aimed to preserve the Bengali language as an official language of Pakistan. The movement began in 1952 with a student-led protest at the University of Dhaka and quickly spread throughout East Pakistan. The Pakistani government responded with violence, resulting in the deaths of several protesters. The movement was successful in securing the recognition of Bengali as an official language of Pakistan, but it also stoked ethnic tensions between Bengalis and Punjabis, which would ultimately lead to the separation of East and West Pakistan. The economic crisis. The economic crisis was one of the main causes of the separation of East Pakistan. The East Pakistani economy was in a bad state before the separation, and after the separation it became even worse. The East Pakistani economy was heavily dependent on West Pakistan, and when the two countries separated, the East Pakistani economy collapsed. There were also serious social and political problems in East Pakistan, which were another cause of the separation. The political crisis. Since the very beginning, there were vast differences between the two wings of Pakistan. The people of East Pakistan always felt neglected and marginalized by the ruling elite in West Pakistan. This sense of injustice and insecurity led to the rise of Bengali nationalist movements in the 1950s and 1960s. The main cause of separation of East Pakistan was the failure of successive Pakistani governments to address the grievances of the Bengali people. This gross negligence led to mounting tensions between the two regions, which eventually boiled over into open conflict in 1971. The war saw horrific atrocities committed by both sides, with millions of Bengalis fleeing to India to escape the violence. Ultimately, Bangladesh was born out of this bloodshed, with East Pakistan becoming an independent nation. Conclusion. There were a number of factors that led to the separation of East Pakistan from West Pakistan, including cultural differences, economic disparities, and political tensions. The largest factor was probably the linguistic divide between the two regions, which made communication and cooperation difficult. Additionally, East Pakistan felt neglected by the central government in Islamabad, which led to a sense of alienation and resentment. These issues came to a head in 1971 when East Pakistan declared independence as Bangladesh.